Hey everybody, welcome. Hello everybody and welcome to the Kim Jacobs Show. I'm so excited to have you guys here on today's broadcast. We're going to have a great time today. I have a guest and his name is Alonzo Big Zo Butler. We're going to have a great time learning more about how to deal with competition, how to knock out things that try to overtake you in life. These are tips that not only we can learn from his boxing career, but we'll also be able to learn from his overall life tips on how he applies this to different aspects of his life. So welcome to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. We're going to have a great time. Grab your seats, your virtual seats. Let's go through the housekeeping rules. Okay, here's what happens. You come into the Kim Jacobs Show, you grab your virtual seats, and then guess what? You can start typing questions, you can type shout outs, you can tag friends, you can encourage people to be a part of today's show. The show is that much better when you are a participant. So thank you for all of the times that you share your comments and you ask your questions of my guests. All of the things that I'm sharing with you on these episodes is to help you in some aspect of your life to be able to balance something better than what's going on currently. You may be able to say, oh, you know what? That's the piece to the puzzle that I've been missing in my life. And as a result of being able to hear Kim Jacobs Show with the different guests that I provide to you, you're able to put that puzzle piece in and say, hey, that was real, that was relevant, that was relatable, that helped me balance something better than what I was doing before, whether it be managing something, juggling something, trying to figure out about my goals and my dreams. It's a lot of different things that you can pull to be able to apply to your life from the Kim Jacobs Show. So thank you for being my studio audience. Listen, also, let me make sure I see Shannon is backstage and I mean, my guest is oh, yeah. Okay. I got to definitely say that too. Thank you. The views expressed on the Kim Jacobs Show are not always my personal views, but I definitely want to expose you to different guests that come on because people from all walks of life are able to impact people very differently. So the show is a platform for people to come on and some of them are experts, some of them are just real, raw, candid discussions about their own lives and what's happened in their lives to make them who they are today. So the views that are expressed by various guests are not always the views of mine. Obviously, I have my own opinions about a lot of things that's happening in life, and I do share those opinions. So you'll hear more of those on Freestyle Friday, okay? Also, make sure you take a moment to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show. Let me let you know how to do that because this is just some basic stuff that I want you all to participate in. When you subscribe and turn on your notifications, this is where I want you to subscribe, right on YouTube. And what I want you to do is subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show, turn on your notification bell, turn that bell to all. When you select all, that what happens is you get alerted that the Kim Jacobs Show is on the air. And guess what? You don't miss a beat. This is a beautiful thing, everybody. So make sure you know that you can subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show, and I welcome you to do so. Also, if you ever want to support the show, which I hope that you will, you can definitely support the Kim Jacobs Show, and that's by simply doing a Cash App to Kim Jacobs Inc. Only reason I'm doing all of this right now is to give my guest who's popping in backstage soon an opportunity to get situated, and I'll bring him on. So don't you touch that dial. He's coming forward shortly, okay? So don't go anywhere, okay? Mama gonna knock you out. Okay, anyway, I won't go. I won't start trying to rap and but you got some good stuff coming down the pipe. So just sit tight and wait with me and know that you're in for a real good treat coming up real soon with Alonzo. Big Zo Butler is going to be right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Just going through a few formalities with you. If you want to support the Kim Jacobs Show, you can by Cash App and Kim Jacobs Inc., or you can send it through PayPal. But remember, I do have a Patreon membership. Okay, I see you coming in, Alonzo. Big Zo Butler in the back office. So can't wait to get you situated and bring you on in front of the studio audience here. So everybody, this is the time right now to be sharing it, showing people, hey, Big Zoe is getting ready to come on the Kim Jacobs show. He's just getting situated backstage and he'll be right on in a minute. Become a Patreon member. The way you do that is by going to patreon.com/the Kim Jacobs show. Now, when you do that, that's a basic membership for $12 a month. But what happens is you get the opportunity to unlock some exclusive back office after party content with some of my show guests. Woo, they say stuff in the after party that they never say on the show. So you are missing some key stuff. All right. Let me know by thumbs up, either Shannon or Alonzo, when you're ready to come on, and I'll pop you right in the screen. Right now, I see your screen is sideways, so I know you're not ready back there yet. All right. So let me also let you guys know, coming up on September 26th is Gabe's Heart Foundation virtual 5K walk. Now, every year, this is the 5th annual walk in honor of my 12-year-old son, Gabriel Michael Jacobs. I wear the pin every day. And he stood for anti-bullying. It was a really big deal to him. He was 5'10" at 12 years old. So nobody messed with him by no means. He was a football player and very gentle giant. But he was known in his school as Guardian Gabe. So the kids looked up to him and admired him for his stance against bullying. And he always went to the extreme to help other people in need. And that would be either just by bringing extra lunch, sometimes bringing extra lunch money. He went to different extremes to help somebody that he knew was dealing with the situation. So this year, the 5K walk is on September 26th. It's virtual. Everybody can participate, no matter where you are in the country. So make sure you go ahead and register. And the way that you register, Shannon typed this too, is gabesheartfoundation.org. I'm going to take you there right quick, share my screen with you. I see you in the backstage. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, Alonzo. Here you go. Gabe's Heart Foundation is where you would go to register for this year's 5K walk. All you have to do is hit register here. And guess what? It will take you to the page where you could officially register. It's going to be 8 a.m. You have adult t-shirt sizes are $20. Youth t-shirts are $15 and masks are $15. So you can put that right in your cart. And this is just a sample of what it looks like. It's not the exact colors, but you can definitely register. And if you'd like to be an actual sponsor, what I want you to do is make sure you click donate now right on the home page. You can just go right here, hit donate now, and whatever amount you donate, I'll make sure that I get your definitely. Well, I don't want to go too far because some people, if you want to be a sponsor, okay, of Gabe's Heart Foundation 5K walk, those proceeds will go to Doing It Gabe's Way Random Act of Kindness Week. And your logo will be put on the back of the Gabe's Heart 5K t-shirt. All right. So let me see if Mr. Alonzo, thumbs up, Alonzo, when you're ready. Shannon, is he ready backstage? Okay, thumbs up. I see you. Okay, let me go ahead and bring you on to the stage the proper way. Uh-oh. Every time I get ready to click to bring you on, it's like it disconnected. I'm like, wow. All right. Mr. 6'3". He's 6'3", all the way from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I don't know your exact weights because they had it in Columbus. So anyway, but yeah, he has 32 wins, 25 by way of knockout. And he is known as Alonzo Big Zoe Butler. Let me introduce him to all of you today. Welcome to the show, Mr. Alonzo Big Zoe Butler. How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing? I'm trying to fix the camera. I
Good. I hope I did a good job.
How you doing?
Glad to have you.
You did good. They might need to give you a job. They might need to get you a job on it.
They'll be like, she's a drama queen. No, we don't need her on there. But now listen, Alonzo, I always say a word of prayer with people before I come on to my show. And I didn't, get the opportunity to do that with you backstage. So real quick, praying whatever name you praying. I pray in Jesus' name, Lord. I just ask that you continue to bless Alonzo, Big Zo Butler. Allow him to salt the earth. Allow all of his dreams and his goals to become a reality, and allow everything that he does to be able to bless other people so that they too can realize their dreams. In Jesus' name, I pray. Glad to have you, Alonzo.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, glad to have you on the show today. Oh. This is the virtual experience world, guys. For whatever reason, stuff like this happens. And guess what you do? You just keep on going with the flow. You don't even skip a beat. So, Alonzo, tell us about you when you get situated over there.
Oh man, I'm a like you said, I'm a professional boxer. I'm out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. I reside in Knoxville right now, and I represent the 865. So I've been holding Tennessee down for a long, long time.
Represent 865. I represent 757, even though right now I'm in 704. You know, what is it about the area code? Somebody tell me what's the theory behind that? Do you know? Because I don't know. I just be like 757. Why am I saying that?
Nah, it ain't no different, man. Just representing where you from. Just representing where you from. I
Good.
like to
I'm
give a
glad
shout
to
out
know
to the
that.
whole 865.
It's just saying a
Yeah, I
proud
like to give a
statement
shout
of,
out to the
hey,
whole
this is where
65.
I am, right?
Yeah, right. Just letting everybody know I ain't forgot where I came from.
That's good. Good, good. All right. Well, you know, I know that you're a professional boxer, but I want to know, how did you even become? Oh, look. Oh, this is gonna be funny, huh? This is gonna be a fun interview. I looked at my paper and I came back. I'm like, huh? He go.
Nah, I guess it's messing up. I'm in the mountains right now.
Oh, that's a good thing. I can see that log cabin behind you. But how did you become interested in boxing, Alonzo? Okay, he'll tell us when he comes back. Guys, do you all have any questions so that when he is here, I can ask those questions of him on your behalf? Just I share with you too where you can go to register for this year's 5K walk, which is a virtual walk this year. It's GabesHeartFoundation.org. And what we do is we'll be able to do a full week of random acts of kindness called Doing It Gabe's Way. And that's where we go out into the community and we provide clothing, food, you name it. I mean, literally groceries, gas. And we surprise people that are working at different restaurants. They're working at, I mean, we've surprised people just like at Krispy Kreme Donut, the young lady that's working at the drive-through. I don't even know these people, but people at Starbucks, any place throughout the community. We go to housing projects and provide different types of bread and water and popsicles, all kinds of stuff. You name it, it's pretty much happening. We've gone to nursing homes. We've gone to domestic violence shelters. We've gone to McDonald's house and cleaned up the whole the whole area of that housing where people go when they have to stay there and their children are in the hospital across the street. So Gabe's Heart Foundation, we're out in the community doing some great work, and it's an honor and a privilege to be able to share our organization with you all and the virtual 5K walk that's coming up. Now we're interviewing Alonzo Big Zo Butler today, but he's in the mountains and his internet thing just popped off. So when he comes right back on, guess what? I will bring him back on to you guys. But in the meantime, make sure you know that you can register for Gabe's Heart Foundation virtual 5K walk this year. And I will share with you how to do that. You just go right to GabesHeartFoundation.org, click register here, and it'll take you right where you can get your t-shirt, your mask, and you can also register. Any dollar amount towards registration will work to register you for the event. If you want to serve as a sponsor and be on the back of the t-shirt, hit donate now and put your information, and then you can email me your logo. Let me see if he's back. Let's see. Okay, yeah, he's over here. Let me pull Alonzo, who's in the mountains. So he's over
I'm
here in
back.
the
I'm back.
mountains.
I'm back.
Okay, you talk. Tell us whatever you want to tell us while you are here.
Nah, you was asking before I went off why I started boxing. I started
Yeah.
boxing because I was like your son. But I got bullied a lot, and I wouldn't fight. I always used to run because I was fast, so I just take off running. Soon I get off the school bus, I just run because I grew up in College Hill Courts. That's the projects, the Chattanooga West Side, and I used to get picked on all the time. And they try to get me. Some people try to get me to join the gang, and I never joined the. I mean, I just always say I'm my own man. I'm an athlete, so I used to have to. I ran all the time. Then when I started, my dad was in the tough man contest, and he just said, "Hey, this how you punch." And once he taught me how to punch, and then everybody seen him, the whole neighborhood, and everybody mostly knew each other, so the whole neighborhood knew he boxed. So they automatically thought I boxed. So when I started fighting back, people started leaving me alone.
Oh,
But I never
I
jumped
bet
on
you when they
nobody though. But
experience one of them.
I just, yeah, I never be a bully though. I just protected myself the whole time.
Wow. And so when you had that first match,
Yeah.
when you threw that first punch when you were a child, I guess, and you forget the first match, when you threw that first punch that all those times you have been running and you finally threw that first punch, how did it make you feel?
I still ran afterwards. I still,
You still ran. So what were you,
when I
why were
threw it,
you running? Because you
I,
were nervous? You didn't believe what happened?
I used to be so scared of fighting. You know what I mean? Because I never, my dad never taught me like, my dad used to was the deacon of the church, and he used to drive the church van. So I think a lot of people picked on me of that. So he'd go around the neighborhood driving the church van. So, and people just used to pick on me, and I never fight back. I always take off running because I was so fast, like I said. And my grandma used to take up for me a lot, so I would run to my grandma, grandma. So she come off the porch, the country women, they see like, you touch my grandchild, I'm gonna whoop all y'all.
That's
So I
it.
used to run to her
You
all the
gonna mess
time.
with
So
Alonzo. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's funny. And so you
but
actually
yeah,
were
that's
you were
yeah,
trying to be that Christian guy that you just, I'm not rolling like that.
yeah, it's just it's like the influences now on the streets. It's like these kids just like they might come from a good mom, good dad, or whatever, and they still try to be like hood and gangster and all that, and it ain't worth it at the end, because I've been through all that. And what I mean, I never joined a gang, and I was in the heart of the projects. We had one of the hardest projects to grow up in, and I was in the
Mm.
heart of it. I just never. I'm glad my dad then put a foundation in my life, like having Jesus and stuff like that, and it kind of taught me, gave me discipline. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
that's how
Move your
that's how I
camera,
became.
move your camera from that light that's right behind you because it's overtaking your shot.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
just anywhere, right
okay,
there.
I
Right there.
got you.
Perfect.
All
Because I
right,
don't want you not to
I
like the
got you.
interview. You'd be like, I don't like that interview.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
But yeah,
tell us about your first fight.
oh man, my first pro fight, man, I was so nervous, man. I was like, it's like I had butterflies, and I can't just. I can always remember I went in there and the guy looked at me. He was like, "Who I'm fighting?" They said, "You fighting that guy over there?" He's like, "Oh, this is a piece of cake," and I just, man, my heart just dropped. I said, "Man, I'm fighting this guy." But then I went in there. I had a business, you know what I mean? So it was just, and then it just started coming to me.
Wow. And
But I
did
just
you
feel
win that
like,
one?
yeah, yeah, I won it. I won my first 28 fights before I ever lost. Yeah,
Wow. Okay. Because I was doing some research. I looked
yeah.
at a lot of different fights and I was like, man, this man, I would never, ever even play
That
fight with you. Just so
I,
Joe
I
would never even play fight.
that yeah, it's hard to get. It's hard for me to get fights. You know what I mean? I've been trying to. I just know God put me in this sport for a reason. You know what I mean? So I always put God first. So I just feel like I'm in this sport, and God gave me an opportunity because it might sound crazy, but my little testimony was I was working at a foundry at 18, and I was a football star and all that, but I was working at the foundry, and I didn't go to school, and I was looking around, and I heard a voice in my head, and it was like, what you doing? I'm like, working. You know what I mean? Just talking to myself, and it said,
Right.
man, you're gonna be a professional boxer. I said, all right, get out of here. He said, yeah, no, you're gonna be a professional boxer. Quit your job. You're gonna be a boxer. So I went. This is a true story. I went to my dad, looked at my dad, and said, hey, I'm gonna be a professional boxer. He said, man, you quit that job. That's a good job. You quit that job. You on your own. I said, all right. I went to go work at Crystals, and I was an amateur. And my uncle was dying of AIDS, and I was hearing him moan and stuff. I was like, hey, Unc, you gonna come and watch me fight, ain't you? I was still an amateur at the time. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna come and watch when I feel better. I didn't know what was going on, what was wrong with him. And I just
Right.
heard him in there fighting and moaning and stuff. So them sounds right there kind of hurt you. I was 18, but it kind of hurt me because I heard my uncle dying the whole time. So on his deathbed, he told my grandma he seen me boxing on TV.
Oh,
And the funny thing about it, after that, I say about a month, two later, I got a call. Guy Ace Miller had heavyweight John Tate, Johnny Bumpers, had a whole bunch of champions. He asked me to turn pro with him, and that's how
oh,
my dream just took off. It was just like it was, yeah, it was just like a roller coaster. And some people say they don't believe in God, but I know it's a God. So I'm
wow.
here to testify. And I'm still here, and it might not, your blessing might not come at that time. That's why I'm still fighting, because a lot of people skipped out on me, but I know God want me to do this, so that's why I'm still here. And people scared, just give them a little bit of me.
That's awesome. Well, here I'm gonna give one of the studio
Yeah.
comments. Studio audience members, James J. James said, "What up, Big Zoe?"
Oh, tell him I said, what's up, James?
He typed that on there. Vijay says, "God bless you. Good morning."
Tell him, thank you,
Yeah, these are some of the
thank you.
studio audience
It's
members.
just,
And Pastor Ian Greaves said,
yeah,
"Amen, amen." He's supporting you.
yeah, yeah. It's just been my whole career, but just been God. It's just been God my whole career. You know what I mean? Like, it's like when I not turned my back on God, but lost my way. If you get what I'm saying, lost my way and just start partying all the time. And it's
Mhm.
like God just set me down and said, "Nah, you don't supposed to be doing that. You supposed to be boxing." And then I think that's why I'm still here, still moving, still young, still. I feel good right now. You know what I mean? And I got Teresa Tapia on my team now, and we gonna make a big run.
And tell us about Teresa.
Oh man, Teresa, her late husband was Johnny Tapia, a three-time, four-time world champion, a great fighter. She
Yes.
was his manager the whole time, and now she's my promoter. And she's making a big movement in boxing. She's a female, and I stand behind her the whole time because she been having my back and showing me love since New Mexico, and got me back out there because I was about to give up on boxing because I couldn't get a fight. And she said, "No, you meant to do this, so that's why I'm back."
That's some good stuff right there, to have somebody believe in you
Uh,
even when you think it's time to give up. And here Teresa says, "No, it's not. Let's make a run of it," you know?
yeah, yeah. She said, "Let's make a run at it." And she said, "God got his last, God got the last call, so God told me get my butt up and start doing it." So He blessed me. I got a cleaning business, and Eagle Distributing. I'm the Eagle, but they just been helping me out a lot, because I started a new cleaning business, and they just been Tasha, Charlie, Shannon. They all just been great, just helping me
That's
out.
awesome.
And while I'm doing the boxing, so I'm blessed doing the cleaning business. That's why I'm at in the cabin right now. So,
That's a
so
good thing.
it's
Oh,
my
you
own
enjoying your
business.
work, huh? You
Yeah,
enjoying your
I
work?
work. I work when I want to. Got people. Yeah, got people working for me, so it feels pretty good. I'm blessed. Like I said, I'm blessed all the way around.
That's awesome. So, what advice would you give young people? Everybody that's just joining in, know that I encourage you to share today's episode. We're with Alonzo Big Zo Butler, and ABA Mid South champion and professional boxer, living in Knoxville, Tennessee right now, representing Chattanooga as well, right? And so, I want to make sure
Chat
that you
Town.
guys Make sure you share this broadcast with your friends, your family, and your coworkers so they can hear the advice that Alonzo Big Zo Butler is giving today. What advice would you give young people that have a goal, they have dreams, but they don't know. They, like you say, they're running. They don't even know what direction to go in. What advice would you give them?
When you're young, you got a lot of, you don't know what you want to do. Like I didn't know what I wanted to do till I was like 18, you know what I mean? And this just fell up in my lap and I was just boxing for the fun of it. But I just give every young man out there advice, just stay away from all the BS and the gangs and stuff. And, the gangs, it's older guys telling you young guys what to do. And I just feel like that's stupid. I just feel like you need to be your own person, your own man, make your own decisions, and it'll take you a long way. And keep whoever you worship, God, whoever, keep that first. Just if you believe in something, just go for it. Like if you talk it and believe it and pray about it, you'll get it. You know what I mean? Like it's no handouts, you know what I mean? Like I know a lot of people say if you pray for this, God will give you this. And God ain't gonna give you that. You gotta work for it. Like everything I had to work for. I thought God was gonna, a pastor told me a long time ago, hey, you blessed. I just thought it was just gonna fall in my lap, and it don't work that way. You gotta work for your blessings. You know what I mean? So my advice is work for your blessings and believe in yourself and talk it and believe it. Like you say if you want a Mercedes Benz, go get you a Mercedes Benz. Work for that goal. I just believe you can achieve anything you want to do.
I do too. I believe that wholeheartedly. My husband and I used to put every like visual goal that we had that was like material type of thing right on our refrigerator.
Mm.
And every one of those things that we put on our refrigerator as a visual before us, each one of them became a reality. So I just believe that you can look at something and you can set that goal and say, these are the steps I'm going to take to reach that goal. And it can become a reality. But sometimes people think that's like, oh, that's hogwash. But that you sharing that philosophy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in it. So I believe in it because when I told my dad, "Hey, I'm gonna be a professional boxer," even though I heard the voice, I told my dad I'm gonna be a professional boxer, and my dad will tell you that's what I did. You know what I mean? And I told somebody, "Hey, I'm gonna get a business. I got a business now." And now my goal is to win the heavyweight championship or just at least fight for the championship. So
Right.
I just want to be in position just to change my family life and change other kids because I still, I might not be the richest man out there, but I still help kids. I still donate money. I give this year I'm gonna start raising money again. I'm gonna have the GoFund so y'all can go support and I'll show you what I do with the money. But I just take I took $1,000, well $1,200, and I bought every kid that came to the store $100 pair of shoes, just for
I
just
love
coming.
it.
When you're in school, you know, when you going to school and you ain't got that brand new pair of shoes, and people used to pick on me because I ain't have them brand new pair of shoes, and I know how that felt. So now I just turned around and gave kids $100 pair of shoes, and it don't matter if you white, black, whatever. If your son needs shoes, come and get them. You know what I mean?
I love it. I can imagine my 12-year-old son, he passed away, but I can imagine if he was an
Hmm.
adult, made it to adulthood, he would be probably similar to how you're talking, because that's how he felt, that he had no
Yeah,
respect of person. It's just, he loved everybody and he wanted everybody to
yeah,
have a great life.
that's how I feel like we just need to. I know, black lives do matter, but at the end of the day, all lives do matter too. And we all human at the end of the day. We all bleed the same. And I just feel like if we're gonna be the United States of America, we need to start uniting instead of being bickering against each other because the color of your skin and color of this. Because when I went to New Zealand to fight, it wasn't people saying, "Hey, that's a black American." They said, "No, that's an American." You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just feel like us as black people and us as they call us African Americans, but I just say they should call us Americans. You know what I mean? Like we all the same stuff of labeling us. I don't like to be labeled. You know what I mean? I just like to
Right.
say, hey,
Well, all
I'm
lives,
an
in my
American.
opinion,
I,
all
I
lives, in
don't.
my opinion, can't matter if Black lives don't matter. So we got to make sure everybody, Black,
Yeah,
Asian, Hispanic, Latino, everybody got to matter in order for all lives to truly,
yeah,
matter. So
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Everything got to matter. And just a lot of stuff got to change. You know what I mean? But till then, I'm gonna just keep my faith and start just
That's
love
right.
everybody like I always do. But when I get in the ring, it ain't no love in the ring.
Oh, that's a shame. When you get in the ring, actually, that'd be pretty cool. Let me take them to this. Is Travis Walker and Alonzo Butler? Is that a good one to show? What's a good
Yeah, that's a
fight?
good one.
Okay, let me take y'all to real quick. I'm not gonna
That's
show
a
the
good
whole
fight.
thing. Huh?
I said that's a
All
good
right, I'm
fight.
gonna go.
That's a good fight.
Okay, let me go to. Let me see. Y'all get a little flavor of what Alonzo Butler do over here. Let's see. Oh, is that an ad? All kind of stuff happened on this YouTube stuff. Okay, let's see. I wouldn't get in the ring with him.
That's in Atlanta. This fight in Atlanta, Georgia.
This is in Atlanta. Yeah. I'll cut the volume down.
Yeah,
And you
Atlanta,
talk us
Georgia.
over it.
Yeah, I was. This is the fight I posted. They thought I was gonna lose. Well, I did lose it, but it was a good fight. It was real close. I lost on. I got a.
You
I
what?
guess they gave me 2 points off of me for holding. They took points off of me holding or something. I don't really remember, but this was a
Oh
good
yeah,
fight.
well,
I
I
was
don't
just
want to
taking my
show that
time,
one
and
yet.
then I.
Okay, we're gonna get off of that one.
No. That's a real good. No. Show that one. That's a real good one. That's a real good one. That's a real
Oh,
good
okay.
fight.
I thought you didn't want to show that. I was like, I ain't showing that. You don't want to show that. Okay,
Oh
let me.
no,
Okay, let
I
me
ain't
put it
get
back
beat
up.
up. They just stole the fight from me.
Oh, did they? Okay, I was like, what? I had watched this fight and I was like, this is really a good fight. But I was like, what? They did what? Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
I'll
they
put
just
it back up then. I was like, we ain't showing nothing on
they
the show
stole the
that you
fight. This
don't
is
want to
boxing
show
for you.
them. That's not gonna happen. Okay.
No, that's a
There
good
we
one.
go.
That's a good fight.
Share it. Give me 1 second, because you know they have to show all the ads. Okay.
Yeah, he got a lot of views on that, I think.
Oh yeah. There's getting ready to come up. There it is. Yeah, it must have a lot because I got this analytic thing over here. I don't know. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I was nervous that fight though. I thought they was talking
You
about
don't
how
look
hard he
nervous.
hit, but I guess I hit the hardest.
No, you don't look nervous.
Nah, I don't look nervous at all. I get relaxed in there when I'm in there, and I was just trying to set him up, and because he was, Vivica Fox was there too. She
Oh,
hosted
for real?
this one. This one I called him right here. Boom, that's it right there.
Wow.
He got up real quick. And you see the guy standing up in the back. That's who was with Vivica Fox. He was saying no, 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 no. So, I don't look nice in the ring. I get kind of mixed. That's what they took points for, the little back of the head thing they was talking about.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm still nice though. I'm still a nice person, even though people see this. I'm not mean at all.
Look at you sizing him up. Oh.
Yeah, I'm setting them up. I think I got a
Wow.
jab. I
Wow.
hurt him with a jab.
Uh-oh.
I slipped.
Well, we're gonna put this fight in the link.
This one I just got out of the Don King contract. This is my first fight out of the Don King contract.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I watched a whole bunch of your fights. I was like, this is amazing. Tell me when to stop.
Oh, this is gonna get good right here.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
I think, right.
This is about to get
All right,
good, y'all, right
I think
here.
it's coming right. Now, this ain't it right here, but that's when I slipped again.
Oh, now he done made you mad.
I think it's. Nah, I just slipped. I was trying to knock him out, but I think that's it right here. When I heard him again. Then I hit him with a jab right here, right here. This shit right here. Yeah.
Oh, oh what?
Yeah, they ain't count that a knockdown.
Wow. Wow. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Wow is right. Wow is right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, y'all. We go come back
yeah,
to
that's good.
let me X out of that.
That's a good
Wow
fight.
is right. Wow. Okay, so how do you get yourself psyched up to get in that ring and perform at the level that you do when you're in there with your opponents?
Man, I just, I've been doing it for a long time, and I had the best coaches, and two, like I told you, I just put God first, man. And before I even fight, I pray for like 30 minutes, man. And I pray the night before the fight. I pray during the fight. You know what I mean? This is something I love doing, so I just feel like God just, He just gave me the strength to be a warrior, and I just feel like I'm a warrior for God.
Wow. My brother Courtney Jacobs says he looks like a great boxer. He is a great boxer, ABA Mid-South champion. Um, and he's performed quite well in the field. 32 wins, 25 by way of knockout, and a tremendous performer, and believes in God and knows that the power of God really works in his life. What do you feel about all of these different boxers, Alonzo, that's like coming back, these legacy? I call them kind of like legacy. When my husband said they're legacy boxers, like Mike Tyson, 54 years, get ready to fight. Roy Jones, 51. I mean, this is a big deal. These guys are getting a little bit older. They get ready to go back in the
Yeah,
ring. What you think?
yeah. Well, Red Jones is one of my good buddies. We was in New Mexico together. So Red Jones still got it. He just retired like a couple of years ago, so he still got it. And Tyson looked real good too. So
He showed they both
it's
do.
man, I just feel like it's yeah. I just say it's a mind thing, man. If you feel old, you're gonna be old. You know what I mean? But I blessings to both of them, man. Like, cause I respect both of them fighters. They behind the doors, they both humble, and bro gave me a lot of insight onto the boxing game too. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, I
And
will be if I can be there at the fight, I will.
if I could be at the fight, I would. I've never. My grandfather was a professional boxer as well. He was like an amateur boxer, but he was
Okay.
real good. He had a huge, like his fist was like three times. It was amazing how big his fist was. But the thing is, I've never physically been in the arena when people have been boxing. I've just watched on pay-per-view and different things like that. But oh man, I can imagine the adrenaline rush of being there, you know?
Oh, you go to like I got a lot of people that go to fights for the first time. They come and watch me or something. They be like, man, when you fight again, man, this is the best thing. And it's just the atmosphere of fighting is just different, man. It's different from any sport, man.
Wow. Yeah, I think that
You
would
know
be
what I mean?
incredible.
So
Would you ever be interested in
yeah, you need.
boxing?
Hey,
I didn't hear you. It's like a
what you
lag
say?
between our
I
communication.
said
That's
if.
why.
Oh
I
yeah.
said, what are you getting ready to say?
No, I'm saying if you want to come to a fight, I think I'll fight in October. I will send you some tickets.
Oh, I'm so glad I ain't cut over that conversation. Look, I would have missed that. Yes, I want to come.
Now you go ahead. I got you. I got you. You and your husband. I'll send y'all some tickets.
But I have kids too now, so my children be like, I know you ain't going to no
I
boxing
got
without
you.
us.
Hey, hey, I can take them too. I can get tickets for everybody. We good.
My son, all my kids, they're gonna be like, oh, we in the house. Well, let me see who else said
Yeah,
something. Let's see.
I set y'all up good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the workout regimen and the discipline of the training. What is your workout regimen as a pro boxer?
Oh man, man. Soon I get up early in the morning, do my conditioning or my running, or that's just one phase of it. But when I'm in camp, I'm in there like 4 times a day. You know what I mean? Like I get addicted to it. It's like a drug to me when I'm getting ready for a fight. It's like a drug. So I'm in there in the morning, afternoon, sparring, whatever. You know, it's like I'm doing. I just can't describe what I do, but it's just my. I just get real strict on my regimen. Like I just train, 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 train. I
Wow.
might hit the gym 4 times that day. You know.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. You real one time my
Yeah.
family, we were in Hawaii and we saw Mike Tyson just running down the street. And we were like, is that Mike Tyson? And he was cordial and everything, but he was focused, like really into it. So he was not
Yeah.
being he was
You got
not
to.
being
You got to
distracted.
be. Yeah, I just can't. I don't want to get knocked out in front of my fans and stuff. So that's why I just train so hard. You know what I mean? They're
That's
like,
so
"Did you get
funny.
knocked out?" So I'm like, "Yeah, I got knocked out."
That's so funny, funny, funny. And
Yeah.
somebody asked, Courtney asked, who inspired you? And what style of fighter do you mimic?
That's a good question. But I don't mimic no fighter. I don't mimic no fighter. I just took bits and parts from Jersey Joe Walcott, a lot of old fighters, Joe Lewis. I took some from him. I took some from I ain't take nothing from Tyson really. I just took from like Larry Holmes because I like Larry Holmes, how he throw his jab, his up jab. So I just took a
Right.
mixture in Cornell Whitaker because I like the ducking. I like the ducking and stuff, and Rudd Jones. I just took bits and parts from different people and made my own style. If that
Hmm.
makes sense to you.
Yeah, oh, that does. And I
I
actually
used to try
watched
to mimic Tyson.
you said,
Yeah, I
what
tried to
about
mimic
Tyson?
Tyson a long time ago. I tried to mimic Tyson a long time ago, but that was too much work. So I just said I got to do my own style.
You'd be like, I'm just out of breath, just trying to, go. Tyson, it's
Yeah,
kind of
Tyson be
interesting.
so yeah.
By the time you do all
Yeah,
that
Tyson.
yelling, you'd be
I just
like,
feel
I'm out
like
of breath, just scaring the person.
yeah, but
That's
I just mimic a lot of old fighters. I like the old school fighters. Jake Johnson. I stole something from Jake Johnson. He's an older fighter, so the picking and blocking I got from Jake Johnson.
okay. Okay. I noticed in one of your videos, I saw that you said that you emulate the style of the fighter that you're working with. And I think this was one I saw with you and Fred Latham. No. This is one that I saw you were
Yeah,
doing some
yeah.
kind of training. You were doing
Okay.
some kind of
I just
training.
not mimic. Yeah, I don't mimic the style. I adapt to their style.
Adapt, right? Okay. So you kind of tell us about that. What do you mean
Yeah,
you
I adapt to
adapt
their
to their
style.
style?
I don't really like watching videos of a fighter. I might watch a video and see if they do throw the same punches the 3 rounds and do they drop their hands. And I look at stuff like that. But when I adapt to them, it's like if a fast fighter, I try to slow them down to my tempo, and just try to make them do what I want to do. It's like a chess match. Boxing is like a chess match.
Hmm. In what way? What way is it like a chess match? What are you saying?
You trying to set up the next fighter. Like I try to set you up the whole time. You know what I mean? Like trying to make a mistake. It's not going out there trying to knock somebody head. I was just trying to see what mistakes they're gonna make. You know what I mean? So if I throw a jab and your head move this way, I'm gonna throw a jab again to make your head move this way. Then I'm gonna come with a hook next time to hit you with it. So I'm just trying to set up my shots.
That sounds so painful. That sounds so painful.
Um,
Just when you put your hand and it
I
froze on
play
the
chess
screen, I'm
though.
like, how do you like? Well, let me see. Let me see your fist.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a pretty big fist. Yes, yes, that looks like painful.
Yeah, big hand.
Oh my god. How do you like how do you get out of the mode of being in boxing mode? Because there's so much stuff that can make you angry in life, and you now have that skill set to be able to knock a person out. How do you turn it off? Because I've always wanted to know that.
Well, I was one of them kids growing up, and like my dad and mama got a divorce, and it kind of made me angry. So I used to be mad at all my dad girlfriends. And I stayed with my dad, and I used to just have an attitude all the time. And I had a bad attitude. You know what I mean? I wanted to fight people in school all the time because, you know, somebody say something to me, I wanted to fight. Then I got into boxing around Ace Miller, and he just taught me, hey, you can't be running around looking mean all the time. You got to be social. Then when he broke that out of me, and I started talking to people, and people just started loving me. Like when I went to New Mexico, like if you'll know you had a Big Zo fight because I light the whole room up. I talk to everybody when I come in there. I'm not. I just feel like God blessed me to do this, and this is what I do. I entertain people, but God bless being
I
the
think it's
same.
froze. It froze a little bit. Say that last
Yeah,
piece again.
I said if I had 30 million in the bank, I'm gonna still be the same Zoe. I'm just so cool and humble, and I'm just glad God blessed me with that. I can talk to anybody. If you're a racist person, you're gonna fall in love with me because I'm gonna talk to you and just make you not racist no more.
Wow. I don't even know you at all, and just meeting you on the show, but I just love your heart, and that I promise you, this is the heart that I believe my son had possessed at the early age of 12. But if he was an adult, would have been like you in that regard, because he just like
Yeah,
went everybody over, went everybody over. Let me let you guys
yeah.
know.
Everybody call me a big teddy bear.
Big teddy bear. Okay, then I don't think they want to call you that when they put you in the ring. Hello and welcome to the ring, Alonzo,
Nah,
Big Zo, teddy bear, Butler. They'd be like, "What?"
I'm like,
They're like, "We're gonna try our best." No, I know you keep that part off when it comes to the boxing world.
yeah, yeah. I turn that off. It'd be
Oh
straight
yeah,
boxing. I get mean then.
good. Let me
I
let
get
you
real
guys know.
mean.
Quest Church Prayer Line. My husband, Pastor Jacobs, is praying for people dealing with COVID related issues coming up at noon. 978-990-5000. Access code is 322-083 # and prayers from 12 to 12:30. Keep in mind that when you get on, you have to put that access code in 322-083 #. Today's episode is sponsored by Start My Trucking Company. Now, many of you may be interested in starting your own trucking company from scratch. Well, this particular company is Start My Own Trucking Company, and they provide moving in a box. Everything from A to Z. It's a turnkey program. 214-699-5009. info@startmytruckingcompany.com. Now, if you're interested in starting your own trucking company, they will teach you how to have a business plan, all about the trucking industry, and even how to become an international trucking consultant. The founder and CEO has been in the trucking business for over 30 years, actually came from Cameroon. He was a judo expert, but transitioned and started in the trucking industry and found it to be a very lucrative industry. So thank you to startmytruckingcompany.com for being today's sponsor of this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. I recommend that you email me if you like to be connected with the owner, so that way I can kind of help you bypass some stuff. And that's kim@thebalancedoctor.tv. All right. So what else do you want people to know, Big Zo?
Oh man, I just want everybody to come and check me out, man. Go, hey, pull for Big Zo, man. We get that big fight, man. I'm trying to get that big fight. They keep dodging me. I just want everybody to show me love and support, man. Hopefully, I can get that fight. I've been chasing it for like some years now.
That's
But
interesting. Now, who would you be
I like to
interested in
everybody
fighting?
know
Like,
that
tell me who you'd be interested in fighting.
I'll fight anybody. You know, I talk. I've been in the ring with Deontay Wilder for a long time. You know, it's one of my good friends, and I helped him. And when he was in the Olympics, and when he went professional, I've been in camp with him a lot. So
Come here for a second.
you
Let me
know, what I
tell
mean,
y'all
me
real
and
quick. This is
Deontay.
Big Zo Butler. He said he's gonna give us
What's up?
tickets.
What's up,
Come
guy?
on, lean
I
down.
just worked out.
Yeah, we just got
They
back
just
from
worked
work
out. But he's gonna give tickets to the fight.
Oh, nice.
Look, come show your face now.
Really? When is it?
It should be like October the 25th or something like that.
Definitely.
I'm
man.
looking forward to that.
How much are you on? Wait, UFC boxing.
Go out, y'all. They're gonna start interviewing you. That's a AB. He's a Mid-South champion, ABA. Mid-South boxing champion. Okay, go. Let me finish my interview. They just came from working out. They're in training. My one son plays football.
Okay.
Anyway, so they just were walking in,
Oh,
talking as loud as they could. I was like, I'm in the middle of a show.
I play.
So what kind of music do you listen to
Hey,
when
gotta
you
put
are getting your mind right?
Man, I listen to everything. Like sometimes I get into like the Bob Marley. I just want to hear Bob Marley. Then I get into rap, and then I get into R&B. It's just what move I'm in. You know what I mean? So I get in
So
different
anything to
moods.
get your adrenaline going.
I really I like reggae. I like to listen to reggae. You know what I mean? I've been listening to the guy named Burna Boy right now, like African dude. So he's pretty hot right
What's his
now.
name?
I've been listening to stuff like Burna Boy.
Oh, Burna
Burna Boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reggae.
He just he an African. Yeah, he an African. It's not reggae, it's African, but I like it though. I don't know what he's saying, but the beat sound good to me.
Hey, oh, you like, I feel this music. I feel it. Burner Boy. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what,
that's how I feel.
good. Good.
But
Well,
yeah,
and
like I said, I'll shoot you. Like I said, I'll shoot you an email about the shoe thing when I do the shoe thing again, and like I just give any kid $100 pair of shoes. They can pick out any shoe as long as it's $100. And I just like the kids to feel like they fresh when they go to, when you get a brand new pair of shoes, you feel confident going to school. And that's, and I ain't had that. I used to get bullied about, oh, look at them shoes you got on, look at them hoes in. And my dad did the best he could. So, I'm still
that's
proud of my
right.
dad. And so,
But
but me
we
giving
have
back to the community, I think that's a good way.
I think that's
Go
a
ahead.
blessing to give back. We have a big 5K walk coming up in honor of my son. It's called Gabe's Heart Virtual 5K Walk. And what we do is coming up September 26th. And then what we do with the proceeds is we do a full week of random acts of kindness called Doing It Gabe's Way, because Gabe was always giving to people and helping.
Okay.
And so, and I don't know, during that week, if your $100 pair of shoes is given, I'll go and give it on behalf of, Alonzo, Big Zoe, and say, hey, these shoes are from the donation of, or however you do the presentations, let me know, and I'll have some kids
Oh
lined
yeah,
up.
I just go to the Foot Locker or something, and then I just tell people that I'll be there. I seen your video when we did. I just tell people I'll be there, and people were showing up, but I just don't want people to take advantage of it. Like,
Right.
if you got your kids some shoes and stuff, don't come and try to come and get free. I had people do that, and I was disgusted about it. I didn't give them the shoes because like, you don't need no shoes. This is for the kids, So
Right.
I don't.
Yeah, I've had that happen too.
Yeah, I don't
People
do
find
that.
out where I am, and then they pop up there. They're like, "You still giving out those give?" I'm like, I know you didn't drive all the way across town because you heard I was doing a giveaway, and you trying to just hunt me down to get the
Hey,
giveaway. I don't like that.
hey, hey, people do that, man. People do that. I noticed that it just being a professional bar. I had cousins come out the woodworks I didn't know about. It's life.
So tell us too. Felinda Farley says she's interested in hearing about your strategies when it comes to boxing. Tell us a few of your strategies.
Oh man, do she really want to know the strategies? Okay.
She really wants to know. Her
Some of my
son plays
strategies.
professional, and he's in the NFL.
Okay, some of my strategies, man. I just try to get into the fight ahead. I talk crazy to him in his ear, but I'm not gonna say that on the show what I say. But I'm talking crazy to him in his ear, and then I just try to get him out of his game. That's boxing. I'm trying to get you out your game. You know what I mean? That's like Ali talk crazy. Ali talk crazy people, and he'll
So
win the
give
fight
us an
before the fight
idea of
even
something you
starts
would
because he
say.
already.
You're trying to leave it vague. We want to hear. Give us an idea of something you would say.
I'll be saying. Yeah, I was, see, I don't want to curse, and then I say curse words. So,
Oh,
but some of, yeah. But some of the words I said, man, you hit like a girl. Man, I was just like, man, you hit soft. I'm like, man, you ain't no. You know, whatever they name is, if it's a storm or something, like you ain't no storm. You like a teardrop, a raindrop. You ain't no storm. You know, like I just say crazy stuff to them the whole time.
And it gets them off of their game.
Yeah, Christians got to have swag too. You know, when you're a Christian, they think you soft. So when you got swag and talk crazy, we warriors too. So that's how I feel. When you're
That's
Christian, you
funny.
got to be a
Okay,
warrior.
hope that
So
answers your question, Felinda. He trash talks them is what he does, and as much of a teddy bear
yeah,
as he is, he takes that off. He take that hat off for a minute and go in on them so that he can beat them up.
yeah.
Any other
I
questions
try to hit
for
him in the
today?
legs, hit him in.
What'd you say?
I said I hit him in the legs or something like that. Just trying to win the fight.
That's so funny. And now, are you smiling the whole time? And you're like, he. I hear that laugh you're doing over there too. You're like, I'm beating you.
I smile. I smile all day, man. I smile all day. You know what I mean? Like my kids, they smile all day. My kids the same way as me. They like outgoing. Talk. My son just like me. He talk to anybody. So
So how
my
can
daughter
people
don't talk to
follow
nobody,
you?
but he talk to everybody.
How can people follow you?
You can follow me on my You can follow me on my Facebook, Alonzo Butler, Facebook, and Instagram is Alonzo Big Zo Butler.
You type that, Shannon, for me so I can put that up there as well. So Alonzo Big Zo Butler on Instagram and Alonzo Butler on Facebook. You can follow him on those
Facebook.
social media platforms. He's actually going to be having a fight coming up in October. So I'm sure he'll be posting information about that on his social media sites, right?
Yes, I'll be posting that, and then I'll keep you informed since I found a new friend now, so I'll keep you
Oh,
informed.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming on and doing today's
You're
interview.
welcome.
And you're welcome to come back when you're not in the mountains, when it's like clear internet too. You're more than welcome to come back.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm getting this money right now, and I appreciate you having me on the show.
I'm grateful. Stay backstage for a second because I have to do something for my Patreon members. Just get a quick comment from you because that's for them that are paying members. All right, let's see.
Okay.
Alonzo Butler on Facebook, Alonzo Big Zo Butler on Instagram. Make sure you guys also just take a moment and subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show. Do it today while it's on your mind. Go ahead and knock it out the box. Turn on your notification bell. Tell them something. Say something to them about subscribing to my show, Alonzo. Maybe you can say something that can encourage them.
Hey, if y'all don't subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show, I'm gonna come and see you. I'm gonna come knock on the door and see you personally. Nah, just
That's your trash
it's a good
talk?
show, and I looked at a couple. Yeah, that's my trash talk.
Oh, okay. Go
But now
ahead. Do
come and
it one
support
time.
Kim Jacobs. Yeah, I want them to come and support the Kim Jacobs Show. It's a good show, and I watched a couple of your episodes, and I like it. And I think you're doing a great job interviewing, giving people a voice out here. And thank you for that, Kim.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the shout out. The forced shout out.
You
Yeah, I
want,
want you to
but
say
they still
something.
get they. If y'all don't subscribe to Kim, it's gonna get nasty.
Okay. All right, everybody. Listen, thank y'all for watching today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show, for tuning in. Tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m., we'll be right back here. I have 2 guests that'll be joining me tomorrow, so you definitely don't want to miss that. And Friday is what? It's Freestyle Friday. Lots of you have already been texting and emailing and sending me links to things that you want to talk about on Freestyle Friday. So we ready. We're going to roll our sleeves up and talk on Freestyle Friday about whatever it is that you want to talk about on the Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a grand day. Thank you, Alonzo. Stay backstage. Okay.
Thank you. All right.